Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you're fine. Okay. Today we are going to discuss the poem First Day at School. First Day at School is a poem written by Roger McGough. Okay, students, do you remember your first day at school? How do you feel when you first entered the school? How do you feel now? Okay. Do you remember something of your first day at school? Okay. Think and then give me the answer. Okay? First of all, I will read the poem. Hope you will read also. A million billion miles from home, waiting for the bell to go. To go where? Why are they so big, are the children? So noisy, so much at home they must have been born in uniform, lived at all their lives in playgrounds, spent the years inventing games that don't let me in, games that are rough, that swallow you up, and the railings, all around the railings. Are they to keep our wolves and monsters? Things that carry off and eat children? Things you don't take sweets from? Perhaps they are to stop as getting out, running away from the lesson. What does a lesson look like? Sound small and slimy, they keep them in classrooms, whole rooms made out of glass. Imagine, I wish I could remember my name. Mommy said it would come in useful, like valleys, when there is puddles, yellow valleys. I wish she was here. I think my name is savvy on somewhere. Perhaps the teacher will read it for me. Teacher, the one who makes tea. So dear students, in this poem, First Day at School, the poet Roger McGough tries to reveal the state of mind of a child at the initial stage of joining the school. The experience in itself is sometimes hilarious. The poet adapts an identity of a child on the first day of school and depicts the mood of the child throughout the poem. The poem does not consist of advanced techniques. In the first stanza, a million billion miles from home. In the first line, we see the exaggeration for the distance between the child's home and the school, which refers to the extent the child feels far from home on the first day of the school. It's a new place for the child, and perhaps it is in the first time he feels so far from home without the parents. This leads the child to express the distance with the word play million billion as in the line, the only figure of speech which is hyperbole. हाँ मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, फर्स्ट डे एट स्कूल ये जो पोएम है, इसमें रॉगर मैगोह कहता है कि ये जब एक बच्चा फर्स्ट डे स्कूल जाता है, पहले दिन पहला दिन उसका कैसा, उसकी कौन सी कैफियत रहती है। तो उसको घर से ये स्कूल, जैसे यहाँ पे पोइट ने लिखा है मिलियन बिलियन विलियन माइल्स, इसको बहुत ही दूर घर से अपना स्कूल लगता है उस बच्चे को। वेटिंग फॉर द बेल टू गो वेयर। तो ये बच्चा वेट करता है कि कब मैं स्कूल से निकलूं, कब मैं घर को जाऊं। In this line, the poet refers to the way that the child knows something. Perhaps he has been told by the mother that they need to wait for the bell to go somewhere, whether it's home or for a break. But the child could not really understand what the bell signifies exactly. That's why he's confused as to go where. अभी पहले दिन जो बच्चा स्कूल में वेट करता है, फिर इसकी माँ ने इसको बताया होता है कि बेल जब होगी तभी आपको निकलना है या तभी आपको ब्रेक होगी, तो ये इंतज़ार करता है बेल को। Why are they so big? Are the children so noisy? So much at home they must have been seen in uniform. The child suddenly realizes that other children look bigger than him. He realizes that all of them are so noisy and they act so relaxed as if they were at home, in contrast with himself. This deepens the alienated feelings of the child. He starts realizing the difference between the other. Then the child thinks that they all look fit in the uniforms they wear and they look so comfortable. So it's like they have always been wearing those uniforms. Again the child compares himself to the others and feels lonely again. तो इसमें ये जो बच्चा जिसका पहला दिन स्कूल में होता है, तो ये सोचता है कि ये जो बाकी बच्चे हैं वो तो मुझसे बड़े हैं, उनको तो सब पता होगी, इनकी जो यूनिफॉर्म है ये तो इसमें कंफर्टेबल है। And in fourth stanza, lived all their lives in playgrounds, spent the years inventing games that does not let me in, games that are rough, that swallow you up. In these lines, the child keeps observing the other big children in the schoolyard and examines the games they play. The child probably watched the others from a corner of the yard silently, then realizes the different games that the other children play, the games that has not known before. He thinks that they have spent their lives in playgrounds inventing new games. However, these games are designed for big children. Therefore, the other children would not let the child join them, since the games are dangerous for young child. We can understand this worry from the last line, from the phrase games that swallow you up, which refers to the way that the child views those games kind of dangerous. And the railings, all around the railings. After feeling alienated and mentally rejected by the other children, the child starts observing the space surrounding him and realizes the railing surrounded the schoolyard. In this ये जो पोइट है रॉगर मैकगॉफ, ये स्कूल इस बच्चे की कैफियत बताता है कि कैसे जब सारे बच्चे खेलते हैं इसको लगता है कि ये तो गेम्स इनको पहले से ही आते होंगे बड़े बच्चों को। तो ये तो हर ही आपको भी लगा होगा जब आपका पहला दिन स्कूल में होगा कि शायद बाकी बच्चे आपसे सुपीरियर है, उनको सब कुछ आता है। इस बच्चे को भी ऐसा ही लगता है, ये जो ये गेम्स खेलते हैं इनको पहले से ही पता है। So that's all about this. In the first 5 stanzas you have we discussed that it's the feeling of the child in the first day. कैसे एक बच्चे को सारा नया, सारा अजीब सा लगता है स्कूल में, इसको लोनली, अपने आप को तन्हा महसूस करता है। बाकी हम अगली क्लास में करेंगे ये।